Coding is the future of language. My name is Ashad Rashid. I've been teaching coding for a little more than a year. If you're looking to learn about coding and apply to the real world, then this is the right episode for you. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to get more videos. Let's hop onto the computer and get started. We will understand the requirement for the code. We will start by making a rainbow object. This program describes a rainbow as an object literal, and then it draws it on the canvas. To make this easy for you to make lots of rainbow objects, create a rainbow constructor function. It should have 3 parameters for the x, y, and the radius, and store them in the x, y, and the radius properties. Okay, so right here, I'll make var rainbow equals function. Oh, not a semicolon. Good, and then we need a semicolon just right there. And over here, we will put x, y, and radius. I think it's spelled like this, radius. Good, and then I'll just put it right there, radius. And then right here we will put this. So what this is, what is this kind of word, this? Like, why do we need it and all that stuff? Well, if you write it by itself, you see that it starts to turn like greenish. Well, it's because it's a special word. So what it means, well, you usually use it to create like mostly animations or all that stuff. You mostly use it, or you can use it for objects, arrays, loops, all that stuff. So this dot x equals x. X means the x coordinates. This dot y, we have made these variables at the top right here. This dot y equals y, and this dot radius equals radius. And for the next step, we will define it. How do we do that? Well, it's pretty easy. You just delete that part, you put it just right there, and then var, big name, big rainbow, it's a new rainbow. New rainbow. And then inside here, we will put what the variables we just assigned to. Like, what number are they assigned to? Well, x is for 200, y is for 200 again. And then radius is with 300. And then after that, we might need to move this thing. Move it. Well, we moved it all the way here. Perfectly right there. That also means we might need to delete that part, and good. Now for this last step, we will make another one like this. Var, but I don't really want it to be the same name again. So we will call it small rainbow. Rainbow equals a new rainbow. 200, 200, and 300. Oh, that's 3,000. Now that you created a second rainbow, make sure that you call it with using the draw rainbow with your second rainbow as the argument. Well, we will put it right here. Draw rainbow, but it'll be the small one. Small. Rainbow. Oh, there's an error. variable was used before it was defined. Where? Just right there. Yes, and the same thing to variables, like right here, like over here. Like I'll make a variable called var x equals 0, and then right here I put var y equals true, or I'm not very sure. Well, the same thing like that. Like when you use a variable when you defined it before it. So since we defined it right there, we should put it maybe down here. Make sure that we change at least one of the variables. Oh, and there it is. I like it. Maybe if I just put it like about... Oh, did you just see that? If you do it slowly, then you'll see this. Good, that. In order 100. That looks a little too small. 200. Oh, what about 300? You gave me an error. 400. Oh, much more bigger. 900. Oh, now we can even see it. If we just drew it up more a little bit, like about this much. And perfect. Well, you have completed this challenge, and you see Hopper with glasses. Oh, there you see. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to walk you through the JavaScript keyword, which is this. This, yes. So right now, I just have a blank screen, and what I want to make is some information about me, like you could contact me at my email, askashadi@servicenowstar.com. So the first part, what I want to do is contact, and then detail function, which means it is a function. And then over here in these parentheses, I will put return, and what do we want to return? Well, what we want to return is the first name and good, and then after that we will put the last name. Good, and then after here, the last one is contact detail. And we're done. So if we run it, it only shows this one. Well, why it only shows this one is because what it's really supposed to show is this one, but it's not supposed to say this name, and it's supposed to say also other functions of my other one. So here we are back. Okay, here we are, right here. We forgot to add a semicolon. And you see why it's not coming, just like this one. It's supposed to act like it. Okay. Now, right here, we don't really need those. That's much more better. Now right here, yeah, perfect. We will put plus then those quotation marks, another quotation mark, then a plus, then contact detail. Okay, maybe it is email ID. And when we run it, it does not work. What it's really supposed to be like this. Like this. Except there's no ID. We could just delete that part. It's supposed to say Ashadia Rashid and then full name, the function, return this first name plus equals that, this last name. We forgot to add the this. See, that's why it's very, very special. That's why it is. And then dot. And when we read it, it just immediately came back up. And you see the at, many more stuff. So, contact me at my direct email, askashadi@servicenowstar.com. That's what it says right here. So right here, the JavaScript, this, like, why is it bold? It's because, yeah, why is it bold? It's because over here, why it is bold, it's because of the this, it has the B, which means for bracket, which means for bold. And why is the heading has why does the heading, the keyword this, the JavaScript keyword, why is it italic? It's because over here you see I is for italic and it's inside it, which means it knows that the word this will be italic and it'll be next to the JavaScript and keyword. And over here, in this example, this, you see, it's bold. It's bold because over here it is inside those brackets. Those. And then it represents the person. It's bold because it has a B, which stands for bold, and object. Because the person object owns the contact detail method. And then over here, we've displayed my first name and my last name. And because over here, it says contact me at my direct email, askashadi@servicenowstar.com. That's what it says right here. So note that this is not a variable. It is a keyword. You cannot change the value of this. That's all we have for now. Feel free to drop your comments below. Or you could send it on my email, askashadi@servicenowstar.com. The more you learn coding, the more you become better at it. Oh, and don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to get more videos.